Hi, I'm Jo Martin, the founder of One of Many, and today I wanted to share what, from my perspective, is the #1 mistake that most people make when leading women. Whether you're coaching women or working with women as part of a leadership or management role, this is something which I truly believe we need to be aware of. You see, if you expect linear results from a woman, you're missing her incredible natural advantages. Let me explain. If you're a coach and you work with a woman to set a goal, right, and you make it a good, smart goal that's realistic and has a time on it and a deadline that it's going to happen by, and then you work to make sure she's making incremental steps towards that according to her strategic plan. In my experience, and I have worked with many tens of thousands of women over the years in the business context and in a life context, what results you can expect from that are, let's say, unpredictable at best. What you can almost certainly guarantee is you will activate the archetype that I call Superwoman. Now, Superwoman is that part of us that goes, deadline, great, I'm going for it. And she really works super hard. She gets into a very focused mode. She's quite aggressive. And frankly, she can burn herself out. She can get very sick. She upsets relationships. She makes people in the office angry at her. She bitches at her kids and isn't very nice to be around. When we start setting goals from our head and holding women to this regular progress towards that goal, overcome any barriers, break through, all we do is we activate Superwoman, and she isn't great for our health, to be fair. At the worst extent, this is where I have seen time after time after time women come into our community on the brink of or in the throes of burnout. It brings to mind for me one of our graduates, Felicity Wingrove. Now, Felicity was a very successful business owner. She ran a PR and communications agency. And before she came along into our community and did our programs, she was very successful. She took great pride in the fact that she had a bed in her office so she didn't have to go home. She would be in the office 16, even 18 hours a day. She could drink anyone under the table. In fact, I think that's what they say, a good PR person is whoever is the last man standing after a few too many drinks. I'm kidding. But she could, she partied hard, she worked hard. This is a woman who didn't just do personal training, she was a cage fighter. And so she was the most super of superwomen. From the outside looking in, she got all sorts of results. And she said to us that when she came into our community, she was like, if this is just going to be a bunch of women sitting around knitting their own leg hair together, I'm out. We often hear this because women do not want to forego their effectiveness. If we have been achieving results and we think that the only way to experience something else is to become very passive and permissive, there's no way we're going to do that. Not capable women like you and I and Felicity, right? What we need to be aware of is that there's actually a totally different approach. The key here is to understanding that women are unique and complex creatures, that a tool that works one time might not work the next time because she's, at a different stage in her cycle, or there's something else going on feeding in. We have to be able to be flexible and understand the true nature of what it is to be a woman with all of the demands on our time. And from that place, we can truly be supportive of those women we most want to lead. Anytime that we see something not working and we think that it's a defect in ourselves, or we think that the woman we're coaching or working with has some fundamental character flaw and it's a limiting belief that needs to be gotten over or what have you, may not be paying credence to the awesomeness that she is in totality. We believe here at One of Many that every woman is unique and needs a more flexible, in-flow and cyclical approach to achieving the results that she wants in her life. Effectiveness coming from a place of fruitfulness rather than hardcore productivity. What do you think? Have you had an experience as a woman whereby a more flexible and in-flow approach has been of more benefit to you in achieving what it was that you wanted? Or are you a coach or manager who prefers a more flexible in-flow style? Share in the comments below what your thoughts are on this topic. And if this video has hit a nerve, please like it and share with someone in your life you think it might make a difference for. I look forward to hearing how you go.